All right.
You can. I'll go. No. That dice is rigged. It just like bounces to the other side half the time.
I mean, it's the TTS dice, so like it's
Yeah.
determined the moment you press R.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just
Wow.
what TTS does, it just applies a random
Right.
velocity and
Who won that
angle.
roll?
Howie did.
How we did.
I might take the very controversial choice of taking Atreides Fremen.
That is very controversial.
Yeah.
Really controversial.
Okay, so
I
we're swapping
like-
colours
I
to
like
not annoy the
Fremen.
audience.
I like Fremen, so
Oh yeah, Fremen are fun.
that's what we're banking on.
All right. So this in a 2P game, one of the strongholds is removed. I'm gonna get the rulebook out here. Whoops. It should be one of the last few pages of the rulebook here. Has a chart.
Oops.
Pretty
Someone's
sure it's one of the
That was
last.
me trying to zoom in on it, and then I forgot.
that one there.
Nice and big.
So one of the players go ahead and roll a
Here it
die. And 4 is Habanya Sietch is removed from the game.
Hardly knew ya.
It becomes a sand territory for the game.
Now where's the Imperium gonna ship turn 1?
Tooks, probably.
Sink. The sink, of course.
All the other rules still apply. You still need 3 stronghold victories. In a 2P, the Imperium Hark Alliance here will get to draw 4 traders and pick 2 of those instead of the
Let's
8.
let's do the leader setup first.
Oh
which
yes,
is the
leader
real
setup. Yes, I always forget that. So each player will draw. Well, Atreides will draw 7 cards from their trader pool, and Imperium and Hark will draw 5.
Oof.
And those are the leaders that will be in the game.
Oh,
is
these are
just the
not
Harkonnen
good
set.
draws.
So all these other cards are removed from the game. Now they'll take the corresponding leaders and remove the ones that are not.
Oh, you literally just got Harkonnen
Yeah, I did.
fake. Wow. I see.
So all these are removed, right?
Looks like it. I have Stilgar, Mapes, Jamis, Leto, Duncan, Paul, and Tufir. I think that's right. So these are the. Oh, you got Servant, the best leader.
Blin. Wait, not
Blin
yet.
2.0.
Yep.
Hark rep.
Oh, actually. Cuckoo Goose.
All right. So now there'll be trader draws. Atreides Fremen will draw 4 traders and choose 1.
So Howie,
Yeah.
have you ever been told the story of my very first game of movie Dune?
No.
Is it at all similar to the legend of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Was it
There was a
against Krell?
There was equal or greater amounts of betrayal.
So now Harkonnen will draw 4, and they'll only get to keep 2.
Did we most of us have our first game of movie Dune against Krell? Like,
That
of course
sounds
not Krell
reasonable.
himself.
Then who
Probably,
did
yeah.
Krell have
Krell
his
was running
first
the lobbies.
game against?
Did you ever win one of those, Krell?
I won against Morrow.
That's it?
Go ahead and tell that story if you want.
Oh, there's not much to it. I just got traitor 5 times in a 2-player game.
So it's more the tragedy of your first game.
Yeah.
All right, now these are the dual factions. So down here, Howie will have the advantages of both the Atreides and the Fremen. And over the Morrow here, we'll have the Imperium and the Harkonnen. And we'll see if the Imperium can make it 3 in a row, I guess.
I know people really, really like the Hark, but I really
for
quite
first.
like Fremen in this. I seriously thought that hitting roll just applied a random displacement. It actually picks a number.
No,
Yep.
it's not to
No,
trace because you could
it-
move stuff under it and it would change
It
the roll.
does. It does apply a random displacement, a random
Yeah.
vector, and a random roll.
I mean, it does
Yaw.
both, right?
It does not pick a number to be the result. It just decides. Well, fair, yeah. It generates a random number to create the vector. Sure.
Did we roll for first player? Was
Yep,
that
it was.
decided?
It was Howie.
All right.
Roll for the
All
storm.
right. Started off with a storm.
A lot of dice rolling in this game.
A staple of American game design.
Quite.
Twice blow.
At the end of the game, do we want to showcase the two homebrew factions just to make them a little more known and widespread?
Yeah, I plan on playing another game with the homebrews. Y'all don't have to record it if you don't
You can have
want.
all of my spice on turn 1, as is tradition. Uh,
I don't know why I put that in my pile. I'm just going to spend it straight away.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is how it often seems to go in two-player games, is that like Fremen gives Harkonnen the 6 spice, and they just take that 6 spice and put it in
Imperium.
the bank.
Well,
Fremen
both,
Imperium,
technically.
same thing.
I mean, what they're really doing is they're giving them a nice, neat stack of 6 that they could spend on their market cards. They don't have to spend the time sorting it out into.
Okay.
I'm just paying for my opponent's market cards, really.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the neighborly thing to do.
Are we going to see the classic? No, we are not. Okay.
It's gonna have to be the classic turn one, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Bye.
this is not. This is not the classic turn one. Not at all.
That's how I get started going.
Seems pretty classic to me.
I mean,
So
the
that's
classic
what
turn
else
one
you
in
got?
my 2P games are just no one fights and one spice blow each.
I mean, if we're talking classic in the term of a classic Dune, it would be all 10 on one blow.
No, a classic in terms of frequent. Standard, if you want.
Ooh, big shipment coming out here.
Things I hedge my bets because yeah, my opponent could go for the other one, but if they don't, then I still have a blow. All right.
And that second game went about an hour. First game was about half an hour, and this one should be even quicker than that.
Combat. I'll draw a trader card.
It begins.
It begins.
Thing is that like it would be, in a normal world, sensible for me to ask, oh, what defense are you playing, so that I can get through your defense. But because you have the voice after me, you can get it to stop me from piercing through your defense completely, wasting all of the effort. I'm actually going to ask what number you're dialing.
Ooh. That's actually very nice because you got to commit to a dial before saying the voice.
Yep.
I'll be dialing 5.
Ow.
Ooh.
Voice will be, you must play a special weapon.
Oh no.
Ooh. That's pretty wild.
Are we going to see the third one?
Another lasgun shield explosion on the first turn. Let's see it.
Why? Why not? I mean, have you seen this loadout yet?
No, I don't think
I
we
don't think
have.
so.
No one's played it.
Yeah.
People are too fast for the slow dart.
Brady's had
I
it
hate
last
the
game
slow
for
dart
most
with
of
a
the game.
burning passion. I despise
Yeah.
that card.
Brady's actually tried to play it in the last game, but got voice to play a projectile weapon, I believe.
I figured that way started.
Okay.
Let's see it. Boom, boom. Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Extract this.
It's a 3 for 3.
I kind of thought that's where it was going to end, but you know.
Well, that's a win for the Atreides Fremen alliance right there.
Big fat win.
But it's also information for the Harkonnen Imperium one. They know that as of now,
The
the
spice
Fremen
is
Atreides has
destroyed as
no,
well.
yeah, has no special.
This is true.
But I've just burned 2 cards, so
All
more's
right.
going to come, I think.
We go to collection, and the
So I collect this stack,
Atreides
and then
Fremen.
Yeah,
I
I will spotter.
Ooh.
Spotter to look at the top of the market and the spice. Then he will determine if they both go on the bottom or the top.
Uh, top both of them.
All right.
I'm going to play a withdraw before the end of this turn to get. I want to see these guys to the polar sink. It's just not a very nice place
It has
to
to
be.
be a rock
I don't
territory,
think.
doesn't it?
It has to,
Yes, a sand or
Yeah.
rock.
Well, false wall
Wait,
west.
Winnie,
will do.
yes, it has to be go to a rock territory.
Cool.
then it's turn 2.
Turn 2.
The cheating's already beginning.
I seem to be
Yeah.
really good at doing that
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah,
It's a
I would like to
punchline.
point out the win is actually fake. I should have won, since, multiple cases of cheating in one single session.
Yeah, that's pretty much against
Well,
the
look,
rules.
if I get caught, all I have to do is give 1 unit to the tanks, according to Jack's own rules that he's written for other games entirely. So, you know.
Or just show off that you
Spice
have
is
the
done.
certain flair.
Place
Cards.
20 ships in the warp.
Oh god.
The same.
Cards to battle. 1 market.
I'm also going to grab 1 market card. I'll grab those battle cards first, but I'll also just pay it up front.
The forms must be obeyed. No more cheating.
You watch away.
Revivals.
Listen, let's just say I'll be eyeing you like a hawk. An Atreides hawk, even.
Hold on. Oh yeah, this is what you paid.
Take a
I
whole
should
stack
remember
of
what the
5.
faction does.
Take a whole stack of 5, and that should cost me 6 for the 2 for the 3 extras.
Okay. And ship and movement.
Hmm. What's the saying? Smoke 'em while you got 'em.
Something like that, you know.
Oh god.
Can't remember it exactly because it's said so infrequently.
Said so infrequently.
Yeah. What? That's proper English.
Oh, but forget it.
Let's dance over here. I think we'll do 1 move there and another move there.
Cool.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is actually like a better result than expected. Combat. I will draw a traitor. Voices. No poison weapon.
What weapon are you playing?
Uh I will be playing a poison weapon.
Feeling like that one might get a little bit extracted.
With an extraction fan?
Makes you think. Because I can't actually see his leader mix on his board. What is the
Exactly
strongest
the
leader? Yeah.
exactly the same
It's
as
hard,
usual Harkonnen distribution, but it's Reverend Mother instead of the Baron.
Okay.
But the spice is still very good.
Yep. Don't trade to me.
Okay, I will not.
I'm going to Nexus everything I dialed. So they go back to my reserves instead of to the tank. Why I felt it was why I went ridiculously high. I will get rid of that. Back.
I think you could use an extraction fan to collect spice.
You could suck it up, you know.
Yeah, right? I feel like you could.
I don't know. Maybe it was poison spice.
So go to spice collection. I'm going to use a spice freighter to take the whole stack.
All right. Then turn. So players can now win with Stronghold victory.
Exciting.
Guess what we're not positioned to do.
Yeah.
And you best
Seems
hope
like
that
this
storm
one.
doesn't go too far.
Roll the storm.
That was 2 turns in about 10 minutes.
They are not going to beat our record. Well,
No, they won't.
Yeah, you'd have to play 3 games in an hour
This
to
is
do
a
that, right?
really, really active board here. I can really see just this game has hit its hit its unit intensity.
All right,
Alright.
spice
you
blade.
can later. Yeah, spice blade.
Nice
Twisted
suicide spice.
Tides.
We'd love to see it.
We are not playing basic though.
Right.
There is no
All right.
basic.
On
Cards.
I'm going to buy 2 market cards, so I don't know, get in. And a battle.
I'll draw 2 battle cards. And buy a market card. Revival.
I've got nothing.
Imagine having forces to revive. Couldn't be
Couldn't
the
be me.
Atreides.
That's what the Nexus is for.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, so
Ship and move. Run first.
I wonder where I'm going to ship. Dun,
Actually,
dun.
with the Nexus, you do both. You go big and then the forces go
You
home.
literally go home.
Yeah. That's my quota of bad
So
joke
if
for the
if I
game.
go for that, there's absolutely no way you're challenging it for me for it because the storm is coming at you.
interesting guess.
I mean, right. Well, I don't really know what your plan is there, but that means you're probably going to go for that, which is more profitable. I don't know if I want to fight you a 3rd time in a row. Quite like
There's only 2 players in this game. Someone
Yeah.
else you cannot fight, really.
Yeah. But like, you can have a turn where we don't fight.
No.
Don't get into scuffles.
Not really conquest then. Already there's no diplomacy. You really want to take the game out of the game.
I gotta lick your wounds a little bit. All right.
Cruel Crush.
Crow crush, crow crush. Let's go.
You know it's gotta happen.
What peaceful turn this one.
Your friends.
Everyone just collects.
Stuff together.
Then we go to turn 4 Storm. With Heart Imperium as the lead.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Maybe weather control.
that's
I'm
exciting.
gonna big boy
Actual
weather
weather
control.
Oh,
He's gonna
I'm
daddy
going
weather
to-
control that.
Gonna big boy weather control. Let's see how far it can go. It cannot reach the red chasm, unfortunately. That would have been
No.
quite
You could put
beautiful.
it over Took Siege.
I might just sit it there. I don't really want to like block off a stronghold that I might want to start actually playing for now. So, yeah, that'll do.
Spice Blow.
No worm.
Rip.
Yes. Say the line, Crow.
I choose not to at this time.
Coward. You can cards,
Can
but
I-
yes,
can
you're
I-
good.
Can I worm sign that as well? I'm gonna play every
If you must.
every card I can. Okay. There we go.
Now cards.
So you up first?
Cards.
Oh.
I take none.
Skip the turn to me. I gotta keep track in my head. I guess I'm gonna buy 2 market here. Kind of fueling your economics, but you know, it
Mhm.
happens.
Revivals.
I am going to take my leader back.
I'll take 2 extra troops.
Then it's ship and move.
That'll start with you, won't it? Or is the first player token in the wrong place?
No, it's correct.
So that would start with Hark.
Yes.
You to go.
All right.
Hmm.
We're gonna have one more peaceful turn to set up for like a final turn blockbuster.
Wow.
All right.
Now watch the storm.
at this point, we're even taking the Conquest out of the game. Now it's just Dune again.
just
We had Conquest. This is the diplomacy. We found it. It exists.
Alright.
Dune Peace Simulator.
We're working together.
Turn
We are
5.
working together.
Working for a better future.
They should call it Dune, a game of
Yep.
conquest or diplomacy.
You remember that joke you made about
Why?
the storm?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking the whole time you should have put it there, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh yeah.
It's got they got like lightning rods on all the strongholds. It's just attracted to it.
Now there's a worm,
Sandworm,
of course.
incredible. A sandworm,
Oh,
wow.
incredible.
3, no.
Where's the
It
token
is-
going, Fremen?
They say it is
Uh-huh.
the legend.
If only.
So
No,
is
no,
it Shitty Shield Wall now?
don't get jaded started, please.
No, I don't do that anymore. I'm into
No chance.
recovery.
hmm
I'm done with the legend. There is no more legend.
All right, I've got no cards to gain. Do you? Neither
So
of us
say
have
we
cards
all.
Nope.
to gain.
Revivals.
I've got nothing to revive.
I will revive 2 forces. No, that was free. I don't know what TTS did there. And then I will pay 2 spice to revive a third.
It's just gonna
The
blame
fact
it
that
on
I go
TTS, huh?
first
Actually,
is really irritating here.
yes, I do. Do I?
The fact that I go first is quite frankly one of the biggest problems in modern
No.
society.
I
What about
sit on 5. I
prehistoric
sit 1
society?
spice above my opponent on turn 5. Because now he has to do something.
Yeah.
All right. Shipping and moving. I'm gonna
Go
have
for
to
spice.
fight you no matter what. But the question is, I'm feeling like we go for spice instead and have you come at me. The strongholds. Wait, one. Is there a way to get there? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
You've decided
No,
that's the
no.
spice blow you want to die on?
Make your choice because you've got a lot of options here to try and win this game.
Now, I would love if Harkonnen did one thing, but I will not say it until he's done.
I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Ship into
Most
the
likely.
fake Habanya Siege.
Make Obanya Siege great again.
Yes.
Yeah. Make Havana sees a stronghold again.
So, do you have to rearm before any of the powers are used, or can you use it when the powers are used?
Anytime before you reveal the battle plan.
Okay, that's it. It gives me a lot of options there.
So we go to battles, or we still?
Is everyone done shipping and moving?
Well, it's up to Moira here, doing some maths.
Doing math. The hardest kind of math. At least there's no Ixians in this.
Yet.
At least there's no cyborgs in this.
Yep,
Okay.
that's me. Combat. There is one. I will
Okay.
draw a traitor.
I will say what I kind of wished Imperium and Harkonnen did. Ship to the sink if they had the Ornithopter go to both spice blows.
And then I
Oh.
will
I was not thinking that.
Just play like
draw a
Fremen.
new traitor,
Oh.
and then I will mind killer your prescience. So
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
voice is no special weapon.
Oh, I guess I don't need to play the rearm. Okay, this is basically a gamble, isn't it? Like, okay.
What is Dune if not a 50-50? Either you win or you don't, as Krell would say.
Well, oh, I just tried doing that without a leader. That's one way to
So
fight.
that's Imperium Heart going for the stronghold
a
victory.
weird
and
way to
Fremen
cheat.
Atreides going for the economic.
Hey, there it
Oh.
is.
God damn.
And there's the
There it is.
Every damn game.
Yeah.
I will also
That's-
poison tooth
Oh
out of
my
pure
God.
spite.
There it
Because
is.
why not?
Yeah,
Because I
actually,
get 9 spice for doing it.
yeah, more spice.
Good. Oh,
Alright. So that's a Harkonnen Imperium stronghold victory, turn 5.
Well played. Imperium definitely not broken. Promise.
They aren't, like,
We
truly.
had a good showing today.
Not a touch of
That was
sarcasm.
3 games in 2 hours, so not bad at
so
all.
Imperium 100% win rate confirmed.
2.5 times win rate.
Yeah,
My traitors for
exactly.
the entire game were Jamis Mapes. I
Oh,
turned
I was
down
just
Stilgar.
sitting
I
on-
turned down Duncan, Idaho. I
I was
kept
just
these
sitting
two.
sitting on Tooth here thinking, come on.
I had Safe, Piter, Raban, Trooper over that game.
Yeah.
Why would you turn down Stilgar?
Oh, because I picked these two as my starting two, and then I drew Stilgar on the turn 1 fight, and like
I'll be honest, I am not
I felt
stupid
like
enough.
these were actually more reliable.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
not silly
Clearly.
enough to just play
Especially
Stilgar
given that
right
I was-
again.
Harkonnen Blade was
Yeah.
one of my opening 4, So I assumed at some point he would prescience, "What's your weapon?" and I could say Harkonnen Blade, and then he'd play one of his weakest leaders.
Yeah, I
He
agree.
didn't.
I agree
I
with
mean,
this
still
play.
won.
I would have done the same.
Yeah.
We love to see
All
it.
right. Good games.
Well,
Love this.
Tomorrow is the victor of the first invitational.
Right now I can
Say a
retire
few
as champion.
words.
Well, this was predicted actually, because remember how all my games of this before release were total disasters for me, and then one of you said, "Well, that's okay. That just means we'll start winning when it goes live
Exactly.
on the server."
Yeah, I wasted all of my luck in this game in like the first couple games I played. I was just
Hold on,
absolutely demolishing, and then
Yeah.
I
Man,
did stuff
me-
like the random trader
remember.
call
I
in
would like
Carthag.
to check something. Yes, the Greater Flat is finally a better territory than the Great Flat.
Yeah, nobody likes
All
the
right,
Great Flat.
friends, thank you a lot for inviting me to this invitational. You know, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Gonna head out for now,
playing.
okay?
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good
Have
one.
a good one, okay?
Yes,
Bye bye.
Thanks for the games.